Long ago, women were blamed for all kinds of shit, but the worst accusation back then was witchcraft. And in that time, being called a witch didn't just ruin your day, it got you executed. In similar time in the year 1235, a village scene unfolds. 3 women stand accused of practicing witchcraft. A trial takes place, and the church finds them guilty. The punishment is death. Before their execution, the church father offers them a final chance. If any of them admits to her sins, she will be spared. One woman, scared out of her mind, steps forward and confesses. She claims she attempted black magic and worshipped the devil. The second woman, truly innocent, pleads her case. She insists she only made medicine to counteract dark magic. The third woman, with a face that could haunt your nightmares, refuses to back down. Instead, she spits out a curse at the father. In that time, if you were accused of witchcraft, your ass was done forever. Despite their pleas, all 3 are hanged from a bridge. Once the execution is complete, the soldiers leave their bodies hanging over the water and call it a day. However, the father stops them. He warns them. Black magic doesn't just disappear. It has to be dealt with properly by reciting words from an ancient book. Otherwise, shit could go really bad. The soldiers look at him like he's lost his damn mind. As far as they're concerned, the women are dead. Case closed. Thinking the old man is high on some cheap medieval crack, they ignore him and leave. Later that night, the father returns alone to the stream. One by one, he pulls the bodies from the water and chants sacred words from the book. Dark forces emerge from the bodies of the first 2 women. But when he reaches the third, shit takes a turn. She wakes up, now a monstrous witch. Furious, she kills the father and hangs him from the same damn bridge where she was executed. Good for her. Years pass, and the story moves into the 13th century, an era of brutal wars. Millions fight under the church's banner, and among them, 2 fearless badasses, Felsen and Bayman, become known for their bravery and loyalty. They fight countless battles together, standing by each other through every war. In 1544, they are sent into another battle. But as they charge forward, they realize the enemy is not an army. It's women and children. Bayman's sword pierces a woman, and in that moment, both soldiers are horrified. They look around at the bodies of innocent people, and the weight of what they've done hits like a ton of bricks. They turn on their leader, furious, saying this wasn't what they signed up for. They refuse to be part of this shit. Their defiance marks them as rebels, forcing them to flee. With Christianity growing stronger and its laws stricter, betrayal and disobedience mean only one thing: death. Felsen and Bayman are traveling through this old, crappy town when they spot a weird house in the forest. They decide to stop and ask for help, but when they get there, they're shocked to find that the couple living there has died from some nasty illness. Their bodies are badly rotten. Unsure about what to make of it all, they decide to torch the place and continue their journey. They're low on supplies, so they decide to head to the next town they spot. But when they get there, the whole place feels messed up. Everything looks gloomy as hell. Instead of burying the dead, people are just piling the bodies in one spot. It's like shit's gone real wrong in this place. Felsen and Bayman, confused as hell and unsure of what's going on, get approached by a soldier. He tells them a nasty plague has been rotting people alive for the past 3 years. The soldier shares that his whole family died from it. They decide to get the hell out of there as soon as they get what they need. Just as they're about to bail, a man spots Bayman's sword and alerts the church soldiers. Before they can make a run for it, the soldiers grab them and drag them straight to a church leader, who's got the same nasty disease. The church leader, knowing damn well that Felsen and Bayman are some serious badasses, tells them about the disease. He says it was brought by a witchy woman from hell, and they've imprisoned her. The only cure is found in an ancient book, which is in a faraway monastery. He wants them to bring the witch there, where the church leaders will decide her fate. But their soldiers can't go, because the disease affects them immediately. The church leader offers to forgive Felsen and Bayman's sins if they do this for him. But Bayman isn't buying this shit. He's still haunted by what happened in the last battle and flat out refuses. Pissed off, the church leader throws them in prison. That's where they meet the so-called witch. She doesn't look like one, but Father, who's been around long enough to know better, insists she is. That night, Bayman watches her shiver in pain, crying quietly in the dark. Something about it gets to him, and he changes his mind. Screw it. He tells the church leader they'll take her to the faraway monastery, but it's a 6 or 7 day trek. They're joined by Father and a soldier, but they only have a map to guide them. Behman doesn't trust the map, so they stop to ask a merchant who's traveled to there before. The guy knows the way and agrees to tag along, so now it's the 5 of them, dragging a caged witch across the land. Most of them don't believe she's really a witch, but the father thinks she is. A local boy starts following them, hoping to go on the adventure with them too. He asks Behman to take him as well and make him a knight once the mission is over, but they refuse to take him. Felsen, always up for some fun, tests his sword skills and challenges the kid to a friendly duel. Turns out, the little shit's got some serious talent. His blade work is no joke. Watching him handle a sword like that, Behman rethinks his decision. With a smirk, he nods. "All right, kid, you're in." As night falls, they take turns guarding the witch. The first guard shift is the soldier, and during the night, he tells Father the sad story of his dead daughter, and also that the witch reminds him of her. The witch hears everything and locks eyes with the soldier, looking just like his daughter. Overcome with emotion, he tries to set her free, but she lunges at him, dragging him through the bars. The father rushes to help, but gets injured too. A key hangs around his neck. She yanks it off and escapes. By the time Felsen and Behman get back on their feet, she's already gone. She hides in a nearby village, and the whole damn place turns into a manhunt. But no one can catch her. She slips through their grasp, disappearing and reappearing like a ghost. Then the soldier hears it, a voice that freezes him in place. His daughter, crying, begging for help. His feet move before his brain can think. He runs toward her, but a sword suddenly pierces his stomach. The boy from their group had been standing there, weapon in hand, but the soldier never even saw him. The team realizes that the soldier was not in his mind and didn't understand what's happening until it was too late. They capture the witch again, dragging her ass back into the cage. She pleads, sweet as honey, but no one's falling for that shit. The father warns them not to let their feelings show. She can use their secrets against them, twisting their minds and turning them against each other. Their journey leads them to a narrow valley, where a rope bridge barely clings to life over a deadly drop. Behman goes across first to test out how the bridge is holding up. Now, it's time to move the heavy iron cage. They struggle to pull it across, but just as they reach the other side, the bridge snaps and crashes into the abyss. The boy gets flung to the side, slipping over the edge. Just as he's about to plummet, the witch grabs him with one hand, no effort, like he weighs nothing. They press on into a thick, foggy forest, a place said to swallow anyone who enters. As night falls, they set up camp, but the merchant can't sleep. Every time he closes his eyes, nightmares haunt him. The witch is behind it, digging into his fears. Unable to take it anymore, he grabs his bow and aims at her, ready to end it. Beckman stops him just in time. After a while, they are surrounded by wolves. And not normal ones. These bastards shift, their bodies warping into something even more monstrous. The pack launches at them. Swords flash, flesh tears. They fight like hell, but the wolves keep coming. In the chaos, just as the team was running away, the wolves manage to attack the merchant and feast on his ass. Days pass, lost, tired, done with this shit. Behman's patience snaps. He's ready to put an end to the witch. The father intervenes, urging him to stay focused. Just as tensions rise, Felsen spots something, their destination. High on a mountain, the faraway monastery of the senior church fathers. When they finally reach its gates, they knock repeatedly, but no one answers. After waiting too long, the boy climbs the wall and unlocks the door from the inside. They step in, swords ready. The church is dead quiet. The air feels wrong. Something's waiting for them. They enter the monastery to find all the monks have been taken by the plague. The father breaks down, overcome with grief. Everyone had fallen to the disease, and now they were gone. As they process the horror, they wonder how evil could have taken over this place. And just as they realize it, they start to feel it creeping up on them too. In their final moments, they piece together the truth. The monks had been copying the ancient, very special book, but only the original held the power to stop this curse. Behman calls this their last chance, saying the monks were unlucky, but only the priest could end this nightmare. With no time to lose, the priest opens the book and starts chanting its holy words. But the witch doesn't react. Instead, her voice turns deep and threatening, spitting out Bayman's darkest secrets. Then the truth hits them like a slap in the face. This isn't a witch at all. It's a demon that's taken over her body, a monster from hell. It unleashed the plague and now wants to escape. Realizing what he's up against, the priest chants louder. The words burn into the demon, forcing it to show its true, terrifying form. In the final moments, Felsen and the priest fall first. Now, it's all on the boy to keep reading from the ancient book. Bayman does his best to help the boy, pushing him forward. As the boy finishes reading, the demon's body bursts into flames, and its ass is dragged back to hell where it belongs. The girl is finally free from the demon's control. Bayman's sacrifice has saved countless lives, and his prayer is answered, his sins forgiven. The boy buries his fallen comrades, then takes the girl with him, heading into the unknown.